Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve last problem of this year on LeetCode, and we have also earned the badge for 365 days, and I hope that you guys are also solving one question daily on this LeetCode platform along with me, right? So now let's move to the last problem of this year. That is nothing but problem number 983, minimum cost for tickets. Okay, let's read the problem statement first. This problem is actually very easy. I'm going to say that it is very easy. Okay, so you have planned some train traveling 1 year in advance. Okay, the days of the year in which you will travel are given as an integer array days. Each day is an integer from 1 to 365. Okay, 365 total days, right? 1 to 365. Train tickets are sold in 3 different ways. Okay, only 3 different ways. So you are going to get 1 day pass. Okay, and the cost is going to be costs of $0. Okay, so we have an array given to us, right? Costs array. So this is for 1 day pass, this is for 7 day pass, and this is for 30-day pass. Okay, so a 7 day pass is sold for costs of $1. Okay, so at one index we have that value. Okay, and a 30-day pass is sold for costs of $2. Okay, so this is the cost for 30-day pass, this is cost for 7-day pass, this is cost for 1 day pass. Okay, the passes allow that many days of consecutive travel. Okay, for example, if we get a 7-day pass on day 2, then we can travel for 7 days, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, 7 days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, 7 days, right? Starting from day 2. Okay, 2 to 8. Return the minimum number of dollars you need to travel every day in the given list of days. Okay, and see the constant size. So days dot length from 1 to 365. Okay, and definitely the values are also from 1 to 365 only. Okay, days is in strictly increasing order. Okay, so array is sorted. Okay, 1 4 6 7 8 9. Okay, strictly increasing order. And costs dot length is fixed 3. Okay, and costs of I value is ranging from 1 to 1000. Okay, now see this example number 1. Okay, we have to find the minimum cost, right? So these are the different days, right? 1 4 6. Okay, let me write it like this: 1 4 6 7 8 and 20. Okay, 7 8 and 20. All right, so let me just give the indexing here. So this is nothing but 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, and this is nothing but 5 index. Okay, and these are the different costs. Okay, 3 ways, total 3 ways. Okay, so I can start from 1 day pass, I can start from 7 day pass, I can start from 30-day pass. Okay, so here I have 3 options, right? 1 day pass, okay, 7 days pass, right, or 30 days pass. Okay, 3 options I have, right? 30 days pass. Okay, now if I take 1 day pass, then cost is going to be 2. Okay, for 7-day pass my cost is 7. Okay, and for my 15-day pass or 30-day pass my cost is 15. Okay, all right. So now here if I take 1 day pass, just 1 day pass. Okay, and initially let's suppose my I is at this position. Okay, and I take this index I, which is nothing but 0. Okay, for this particular day I just take 1 day pass. Okay, then next time my I will be moved to this position, right? If I just take 1 day pass. Okay, so my I is going to be 1 for the next step. Okay, for the next step. Okay, index is going to change to 1. Okay, and here cost is 2. Okay, in this 2 I'm going to search further starting from I is equal to 1, right? Now if I take 7-day pass. Okay, so if I take 7-day pass, and right now I am at day 1. Okay, so day 1, that simply means that it is going to cover 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7, all these days, right? It is going to cover all these days, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, if I take but 7 days pass, right? Okay, so now if I take that 7 days pass, then after that where I will be, where my I will be. Okay, so definitely my I will be at this index. Okay, at this index. Okay, until here this is nothing but 7 day na. So if I take 7 day pass, then everything will be adjusted here only. So here I'm going to do 7. Okay, 7 is the total cost, plus next time I'm going to search from my I, when my I is at index from 4, at index 4. Okay, so from here I'm going to search, right? All these days will be covered if I just take 7 day pass, right? Clear? Okay, now here if I take 30 day pass. Okay, if I take 30 day pass, all right. So here 15 plus, and next time my I, okay, it will be out of bound, right? It will be out of bound because here 20 na. So here 1. Okay, in this one you can simply add 29. Okay, so you will get the next 30 days. Okay, until 30. Okay, so until 30 you are going to get, right? So you are going to be out of bound. Okay, because you will not find any index where we have number of days 30 or greater than 30. Okay, we don't have anything, right? Okay, we don't have any number of days which are greater than 30. Okay, right? So we are going to be, I is going to be out of bound here, out of bound. Okay, so if my I is out of bound, so for this part I'm going to simply return 0. So in this complete part I'm going to simply return 0, or simply return 15. Okay, 15 is going to be a total cost, right? 15, right? 15 plus, and I is going to out of bound, so definitely that simply means I'm returning 0. Okay, I am not checking further part, so total cost is 15. Okay, so if I just take a monthly pass, okay, 30 day pass at just rupees 15, so I'm returning 15 here. Okay, now from here I have to do the solve the remaining part. Okay, and for this part also I have 3 options again and again. So this is nothing but simple recursion. From here also I have 3 options, right? 1 day pass, 7 day pass, 30 days pass. 1 day pass, 7 day pass, 30 day pass. Okay, so from all these options I'm going to return something from here, return something from here, return something of here, from here. Okay, and in the end I'm just going to return the minimum among these 3. Okay, minimum among these 3 options. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Okay, so now let's write the code for this simple recursion part. Okay, and first let's write a simple code. Okay, then we'll move to the memoization of this one. Okay, so first of all from here I'm simply going to return here. I'm just going to create one helper method. Okay, so here return min cost tickets, and here I'm writing helper, and in this I'm going to just pass my days, I'm going to pass costs, right? And then I'm going to start from the index 0 of my days, right? So here I'm going to write 0. Okay, that's it. This is what I'm going to return. Okay, so now let's write the this helper method. Okay, so here I'm going to return minimum value, right? Int data type, right? And here this. Okay, and inside this I'm going to pass the days and costs array, okay, that I have. Okay, and right now what is my index? I'm at index I, right? Okay, so now inside this what we need to do. Okay, so here we are moving, we have 3 options, right? Move 1 day, 7 day ahead, or 30 days pass. Okay, 3 options, that 1 day pass, 7 day pass, and 30 day pass. Okay, so I'm going to create 3 variable. One is for 1 day pass. Okay, one is for 7 day pass. Okay, and one is for 30 day pass. Okay, 30 day pass. Okay, now if I take 1 day pass, so if I'm taking 1 day pass, then I have to add these 2. If I'm taking 7 day pass, then I have to add 7. If I'm taking 13 day pass, 30 days pass, then I have to add 15 here, right? Costs of 0, costs of 1, cost of 2. Okay, so this is what I'm going to write here. Costs of 0, okay, plus, okay, and same way here I'm going to write costs of 1. Okay, and here I'm going to write costs of 2. Okay, now if I'm just taking 1 day, then next time my I will be 1. Okay, just moving one step ahead, right? So I'm just going to call this mean cost tickets helper method. Okay, and in this my I'm just going to simply update it as I plus 1. Okay, that's it. All right, this is clear until now, right? Now if I'm taking 7-day pass, okay, so now I have call this again, but we need to know about the index that I'm going to pass here. So for that purpose here, but I'm going to write first of all, just find the day after 7 days. Okay, what is the my day, what is the day going to be after the 7 days? Okay, so day after 7 days. Okay, so day after 7 days. So here days of I. Okay, just pick first day. Okay, so right now I am here. Okay, this is my current day, right? So in this day, if I'm adding 7, I will get 8. Okay, so this is going to be day after 7 days, right? 8 is going to be day after 7 days, and here 1 plus 30, so 31 is going to be the day after 30 days, right? So this is what I'm doing. Okay, so here day after 7 days, days of I plus 7. Okay, that's it. Now we have to find the index. Okay, find the index where the value which is greater than or equal to 8 is there in my days. Okay, so value here it is stored, right? So that is going to my index. Okay, this is going to my index. So I'm going to search for this index where I have the value which is greater than or equal to this 8. Okay, days after 7 days. Okay, so now let's search for that. Okay, so here create one variable index after 7 days is equal to, first let's just move one step ahead and let's check the value at this particular position. Okay, since we are moving forward now every time. So here while copy this, while index after 7 days is less than, okay, days dot length. Okay, until then we have to move ahead. Okay, until then we are just going to search. Okay, one by one step forward. Okay, and here I'm just going to write if days. Okay, and in that inside this index after 7 days. Okay, if this value, okay, if it is less than day after 7 days. Okay, so if this is less than my day after 7 days, okay, then in that case simply increment the index. Okay, because we are searching for this 8, right? So if value is smaller than 8 here, then move my index, check the next index. If value is less than 8, check in less index. Okay, here value is equal to 8, just pick this index. Okay, that's simple meaning. So here increment this. Okay, and here in the else part just break. Okay, once we found the value. Okay, so this is done, right? And okay, and here one base condition that you need to write. So if I value becomes greater than equal to days dot length. Okay, days dot length. All right, so in that case you can simply return 0. Okay, done. So this is for day after 7 days. Okay, now same way this is for day after 7 days, so just copy this. Okay, now let's paste it here, and now just pass this index after 7 days here. That's it. Okay, now same thing we need to do for day after 30 days. Okay, just copy this, paste it here, and instead of 7 here we are just going to write 30. Okay, day after 30 days. Okay, and here I'm just going to add 30 and index after 30 days. Okay, going to pick the next index, and here I'm just going to search for index after 30 days. Okay, if it is less than day dot length. Okay, days dot length, right? Then after that here day after 30 days, okay, is less than day after 30 days. Okay, so searching for that. Okay, and here then we have to just increment the index, this index. Okay, index after 30 days. Okay, same code just for 30 days. Okay, and yeah, so now just copy this, paste it here. Okay, now here just pass this index next time. Okay, this once this is done, so we are going to get something right from here. So here let's do one thing, just return from here, simply return. Okay, math dot min of 1 day. Okay, inside this math dot min of 7 day. Okay, and here 30 day. That's it. Okay, we have to return the minimum value, right? So this is done. Okay, so now let's run the code and see if there are any code issues. I'll try to fix that. So all the test cases has been accepted. Okay, but now see, these are the constants. Okay, let's try to submit it and see if all the test cases has been accepted, okay, or not. If not, then we will store the result in Memoization array, right? Because time compressed is going to be 3n, right? There are three possibilities. Okay, and for n elements we are checking, so time compressed is of 3 of n. Okay, so now let's fix it. Okay, let's store the result. Okay, so here if you see carefully, okay, so we are getting time limit exceed error, right? 39 test cases passed out of 70. Okay, so now see here, one thing, only one thing is changing every time, that is nothing but this index. Okay, so let's store the value, okay, for a particular index. Okay, and let's store that value. Okay, so later on, if at that particular index, if I call again few things, so if I know the result already in the past, then I will simply get that. Okay, instead of doing all these things again and again from that particular index. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, create one Memoization array. Okay, so only one value is changing, so 1D array will work, right? Memo. Okay, and here new int, and inside this just pass the length of days. Okay, days dot length. Okay, and now just fill all the values with arrays dot fill. Okay, all the values in this memo with -1. All right, and now in this helper method just pass memo. Okay, and we have to pass this memo here as well. Okay, and we have to pass memo here as well. Okay, memo, memo, and here. Okay, in my helper method. Okay, we pass this. All right, and now here this thing I'm just going to store in my, only one value is changing now. So in memo of I, I'm going to store this answer. Okay, this answer at that particular index. Okay, and from here I can simply return memo of I. Okay, and now before executing all these things, okay, 1 day, 7 day, and 30 day, okay, calling these helper methods again and again. So here before, in starting only, I'm just going to check one if condition, if memo of I. Okay, if I already know this value in the past. Okay, so if my memo of I is not equal to -1, that simply means that it got updated in the past. So from here I'm just going to return memo of I. Okay, that's it. Okay, so now let's run it and see if, so all the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. Okay, so see, our solution is accepted and we have earned one more batch December month, right? Okay, so now this is nothing but my recursive plus memoization approach. All right, now let's move to the DP approach. Okay, so now what we need to do, okay, in DP approach, so this is clear, right? Recursion plus memoization. Okay, so now let's just reset the code to default definition. Okay, so now instead of calling the values from recursion and memoization again and again. Okay, so I'm just simply going to store the values in one D array. Okay, because in the recursion also you know that only one value is changing, right? Index is changing every time, right? So we can use 1D array. Okay, 1D DP array, right, to get our answer. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one DP array. Okay, so here what are the length of my days? Okay, days array. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 6 length, right? So here I'm just going to create one DP array. Okay, 0 1 2 3, okay, 4 and 5. All right, and days array 1 4 6 7 8 20. 1 4 6 7 8 20. Okay, 1 4 6 7 8 and 20. Okay, this is nothing but my DP array, and let me just give the indexing here as well. 0 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, and costs array 2 7 15. Okay, 2 7 and 15. Okay, all right. So now here what you need to do. Okay, so in this case, so we are just going to iterate. Okay, here let's say my eye is at this particular position. Okay, so 1 day cost. Okay, so just a single day here. Okay, one. So at this particular 1 day, okay, so I have three options, right? I can pick these two. Okay, if I take just 1 day pass, if I take 7 day pass, then my cost will be 7. If I take 30-day pass, right, then my cost will be 15. Okay, so out of these 2 7 and 15, which is minimum? Minimum is 2. Okay, so at dp of 0, okay, I'm going to fill minimum. So here 2. Okay, this is done, right? This is done. Okay, now let's move my eye forward. Okay, so now my eye moves to this particular position. Okay, so here at day 4. Okay, at day 4, so here I'm starting from this one. Okay, right now day 1. Okay, from day 1 I am started, right? So now I am at day 4. Okay, so if I'm day 4, so I see this range. Okay, I am at day 4, and if I go past 7 days, okay, before this 4, so definitely one will be there. Okay, one will be there. Okay, one will be there. Okay, if I go past 7 days. Okay, so here I have two options, right? 2, in this 2 I can add 2. Okay, then I will get total as result as 4. Okay, if I just use 7-day pass, so here still 7. Okay, because for 1 if I take 7-day pass, then for 1 also it is going to cover 7. I don't need to add plus 7 now. Okay, because for 1 day if it is 7, then for this one if I take 7-day pass, then definitely this will be covered, right? Because 1 to 7 all days are covered in one single 7 pass. Okay, and for 15 it's going to still remain 15. Okay, because all these values are in range, right? Day 4 and day 1 are in a range. Okay, are in one window, one single window of 7 days, right? So out of this 4 7 and 15, which is smallest? 4 is smallest. Okay, so I'm going to fill 4 here. All right, now I move further. Okay, and my eye is to the next position. Okay, so now my eye is at this position. Okay, so now here 1 day cost. Okay, if I just take 1 day cost, so here I have to add 2, then it will become 6. Okay, all right, and now 7-day pass. So here if you see 7-day pass, okay, so from this day 6 minus 7. Okay, 6 minus 7 is going to give me -1. Okay, so there is no -1 here, right? So definitely until here if you see, this is one window. Okay, so I don't need, I can simply use this 7 window, right? This 7 only. Okay, so here it's also going to be 7 only. Okay, 1 to 7 all days are covered here, and here also it will remain 15. So out of 6 7 15, which is minimum? 6 is minimum. Okay, I feel this 6, then my eye is going to move forward. Okay, all right, so now my eye is at this position. Okay, so if I take just a 1-day pass, so here 6 with 2 is going to become 8. Okay, 6 plus 2. Now here see, here I am at this 7. Okay, I am at this 7. So until 7 this is going to still remain 7. Okay, so what if I took 7-day pass? So until here all days will be covered, right? for 7 day pass we have these many days: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, for 7 day pass. So see here, 1 4 6 7. Okay, 1 4 6 7, all days are covered in a single pass. Okay, so that is why I am getting 7 here, only 7, and here it will still remain 15. So now see, 8 7 15, what is the value I'm going to get? I'm going to get nothing but 7. Okay, so here 7 is there, right? At dp of 3 I have 7. All right, now here I move forward. Okay, I move forward. Okay, I reach here. Okay, so now here 8. Okay, if I just take a single day pass. Okay, so single day pass, here 7, value is 7 right now. See here, value is 7. Okay, at dp of 3. Okay, at dp of 3 we have value of 7 until here. Now if for 8, for this day 8, if I take one day pass, so now 7 plus 2 9. Okay, this is one option. Okay, or if I take another pass for 7 days from starting from this 8, so 8 to 7. Okay, 8 plus 7, how much? 15. Okay, so you can write it like this for simplicity: 8. Okay, 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so here, from here, if I start a 7 day pass again, okay, then I have 7 plus 7 14. Okay, and here if I start a 30-day pass, okay, so it is going to still remain 15 only, still remain 15 only. Okay, because all these values are still covering under 15. Okay, all these values, because 15 cost simply means 30 days a month pass, right? 30 days pass, right? 1 month pass. So 9 14 15, which is smallest? 9 is smallest, so I'm going to fill 9 here. Okay, all right, now here for day 20, if I take a single day pass, so I have to spend $2, so 11 is the one option. Okay, or 14, because okay, so 14 will not come. Okay, 14 will not come. So here 20 days. Okay, so from 20, if I start a 7 day pass now, 20 21 22 23 24 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, so from here if I start a new, okay, that's the option I have, right? So because this is not covered until here. Okay, 8 is not covered until 20. Okay, 14 only. So 9 plus 7 is going to be 9 plus 7 is nothing but 16, right? 16. Okay, and then I have an option 15. Okay, so out of these 11 16 15, 11 is minimum, so I'm going to fill 11. So at this particular next, 11 is going to be best answer. Okay, so this is what how we need to fill. Okay, step by step, right? We are not just breaking the problem from top. Okay, we are filling continuously, okay, in the iterative manner, right? Now let's write the code. Okay, then you guys will get much better understanding of this one. Okay, so now first of all, let's calculate the number of days that we have. Okay, length of this array, right? Int n is equal to days dot length. Okay, now we have to create one dp array, new int n plus 1. All right, okay, so dp of 0 is going to represent the cost before the first travel day. Okay, and we are going to iterate from the first travel day to the last. All right, so here for int I is equal to 0, I is less than n, I plus plus. Okay, so now 1 day cost. First of all, let's find 1 day cost. 1 day cost. Okay, so it is going to be nothing but costs of 0. Okay, and plus. Okay, now here I'm just going to check if my I is greater than 0. Okay, I should be greater than 0 because I am doing dp of I minus 1 here. Okay, that's why we have to check, otherwise it will give negative index, right? So here I'm checking dp of I minus 1. Okay, if my I is greater than 0, so here it is not now, so here 0 only. So 1 day cost here For the first day it is going to be 2 here. Okay, and then we have to find the previous index within the 7-day pass window. Okay, so int 7-day start. Okay, so here days of I, okay, days of I minus 7. Okay, so we will get the previous start. Okay, 7-day start. All right, so int j, take j, and j start from I. Okay, from I. Okay, so this is going to be j. Okay, now I have to just make sure that my j should be greater than equal to 0. Okay, and here inside this days of j. Okay, if days of j, okay, if it is greater than 7-day start, 7-day start, okay, then we have to just subtract j minus minus. Okay, and then we have to just calculate the 7-day cost. Okay, we have got the 7-day start. Now 7-day cost, so it is going to be nothing but cost of 1. Okay, costs of 1 plus. Okay, so here just make sure that j is greater than equal to 0. All right, and here just pass dp of j. Okay, if j is greater than equal to 0, then just pick the dp of j value, otherwise just pick 0. Okay, that's it. All right, now we have to find the previous index within the 30-day pass window. Okay, so now just you can copy this. Okay, and here instead of 7 you can write 30-day start. Okay, 30-day start. Okay, and here days of my I minus 30. Okay, previous 30 just check. So here take k variable. Okay, and start from I, and here also is just same thing, k, while k is greater than 0. Okay, and days of k. Okay, days of k. Okay, it should be greater than 30-day of start. Okay, and before that always subtract the k. Okay, and then we have to just update the 30-day cost here. Day cost as costs of 2 plus. Okay, and here just make sure that if my k is greater than equal to 0, then pick dp of k, otherwise just pick 0. Okay, that's it. All right, now we have to choose the minimum of them. Okay, and that's it. Just update my dp of I as math dot min of 1-day cost. Okay, math dot min of here 7-day cost, and here 30-day cost. That's it. Okay, simple code, right? And here we have to simply return dp of n minus 1. Okay, so we are storing the answer here, so we have to just return that. Okay, so we are just checking the window. Okay, so like here, let's say 7-day start. Okay, so here days of I, my I is at this position, let's say. Okay, so 8 minus, here 8 minus 7 is 1. Okay, 1, 7-day start is 1. Okay, j is equal to I. Now make sure j is greater than equal to 0. Okay, and then days of j is greater than 1. Okay, so this is greater than 1. Okay, then we subtract what? We subtract j, right? Greater than 1 we subtract j, greater than 1 we subtract j, greater than 1 we subtract j. Okay, we reach here. Okay, we reach here. Okay, so now if we reach here, okay, now we reach here now. So what is 7-day cost? What is 7-day cost? Okay, so costs of 1. Okay, and here dp of j, dp at this what was cost. Okay, at here what was cost 2. Okay, and plus at this 8, uh, this here cost is 2. Okay, so here if you see cost of I, okay, for this is 7, 2 plus 7, so it is going to give me 9. Okay, so here how it is speaking, so it is saying that just consider this as cost, pick cost until here. Okay, and in this cost, okay, now take remaining days. Okay, remaining days. Okay, so remaining days until here as 1 7. Okay, as one group of 7. Okay, until here. Okay, so just finding the previous index. Okay, where the value, where day of value is greater than 1. Okay, so that is one range now. So from that range, okay, if I start 7, okay, so it's like this. From one range I have three options: 2, 7 and 9. Okay, 2, 7 and 15. Okay, then I'm moving further. Okay, then here I'm picking 2. Okay, then if I have to pick start, so I have to check now previous time when, from where I can pass this in a 7 group. Okay, or from where previous I can make this in a group of 30 days. Okay, this is what I'm making sure here, right? And in the end we have to just return dp of n minus 1. Okay, so just little bit practice this. Okay, now let's run it and see if the code issue will try to fix that. Oh, the test case has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? Okay, so I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.